I'm going to start off by saying that I've been out for 6 hours in pain trying to get to sleep at 5:52 a.m. on October 6th here in Ontario, Canada. And I really hope this video doesn't get me kicked off YouTube, because I'm rather angry. I'm extremely angry. Like, if I was to put my anger on a scale, I'd say I'm about, jeez. There's nothing to measure it against right now. Like, honestly, if I went unfiltered, the video would get taken down within the first 30 seconds. So, I'm trying to filter myself, like my filtered smoke device. And that's really fucking hard right now. Because I want to rant and I want to rave and I want to call doctors in Canada every fucking name in the book. And I would like to say mean and evil things about them. And, you know, if I even mentioned half of what I wanted to say, I'd be banned from YouTube in a fucking heartbeat. Because doctors are pricks. They had 15 years and 11 x-rays to tell me that the pad in my hip was receding. That most likely a vein was blocked somewhere and nutrients weren't getting in and my leg is slowly dying. But no. Wait until he needs a hip surgery. Then tell him. Then tell him his leg's a quarter inch short. Then tell him his femur's fucking twisted. When there's nothing they say they can do about it now except for shove a chunk of fucking metal in there, then tell him. Brain dead sons of bitches. Every doctor I've ever had the fucking privilege of dealing with has been a brain dead son of a bitch. And I can't fucking stand it, and I can't fucking condone it. It's been over a year since I've seen a doctor. That means no medication, no anti-inflammatory, no ibuprofen. Just insanity. Fucking pure insanity. And night after night, going through this shit. It's purely fucking insanity. You can't go to a hospital in Ontario looking like me and say I'm in fucking pain, help me. Because they'll say, oh, you're a drug addict, get out. You know, they'll say you want some more gut rot 500 ibuprofens. You know, we're not going to give you a Tylenol 4. Fuck you, who do you think you are? You know, someone in pain? No, can't be. 15 years, 11 x-rays. They had the chance to tell me what the fuck was going on, but they don't care. They just want to do the x-ray, tell you you're fine, and shove you out the door with a bottle of fucking pills. And I can't stand it. So anybody who's in fucking leg pain, whether it is in your foot, your knee, or your hip, because mine started out in my foot, traveled into the knee in my 20s, and then into my hip in my 30s. And now that I'm 40, they're like, oh, you need a hip replacement. Well, you couldn't figure all this shit out fucking 10 years ago, jackass. You couldn't see the difference between one x-ray to the next. You know, you didn't do the due diligence of x-raying all the bones in each leg to make sure they were the same fucking size. Or not twisted? Eat a dick fucking sandwich, you motherfucker. And that goes out to the whole Canadian medical industry. And I hope that's not the thing that gets me pulled down off YouTube. You know, dick sandwich. You know, because I'm not referring to like real dicks. I'm saying, you know, that's what I wish you were eating was an actual dick sandwich. Like, it doesn't have to be the dick off of anybody. It could just be a theoretical dick on a theoretical sandwich that you theoretically should be fucking eating for this. You know, because if I was in charge of the medical industry and shit like this was going down, your license would be gone in a heartbeat and you wouldn't be practicing medical fucking profession in Canada. You know, you don't want to take the due diligence to figure out where the pain is coming from and how to actually fix it. I'd have your ass out of here in a fucking heartbeat. Pushing shit off until it becomes a surgery when you could have done something about it. Like unblock a vein and make sure the blood flow to the hip was, keeping it alive. I'd literally have you branded on the way out. Right on your head. It'd say useless fuck. And that'd be a warning to any country you end up in. You useless bastards. The medical industry in Canada, it's like, I say it's like an auto shop, but even the auto guys do a better job when they fucking rebuild parts and fix a car. I'm going to equate the entire medical industry of Canada to the stupid, stereotypical 80s chick talking on the phone that doesn't have a clue in her air-filled fucking head. I hate you all. I hate your hospital. I hate your doctors. I hate your bullshit. I hate your fucking crap. Because the doctor doesn't have to stand by his word. It's all private and fucking kept behind closed doors where the doctor can fuck you over any which way he wants. And you don't really have a say in the matter. They could lie to you for 11 fucking straight years and then, you need a surgery. Nobody fucking cares. Doctors at college and physicians is nothing but a bunch of fucking morons sitting there in a building that hide behind their fucking policies of not actually investigating. Oh, somebody has to make a complaint first. Oh yeah, I'm sure that works out for all the dead people. All the dead people who had doctors fucking medical malpractice their ass and killed them. I'm sure their family went and did a thorough investigation and has that form filled out for you. I'm sure every single person who's died of medical malpractice in Canada, I'm sure they've come back from the grave and filled out the form and gotten the doctor in trouble. That's how fucking retarded the doctors of medical bullshit ass board is. Oh, we work on a complaint basis. These are the lives of fucking Canadians. And if they die, they ain't making a complaint, brother. So you can stick your fucking college of doctors and physicians up your ass. They're just as useless as the SIU, who just are filled with ex-cops and are like, nope, the cops didn't do anything wrong. Canada has this bad fucking habit of putting an industry in place and then saying the oversight watchdog will only have to work off reports. No oversight, no investigatory body, nobody keeping an eye on things. We're just going to turn our back and we're going to wait for someone to walk around the front and make a complaint. Jesus Christ. And you wonder why that one fucking lady in the, I don't remember what it was, I don't know, she killed a bunch of patients anyways, and they didn't find out for a long time, and when they did find out, I'm sure they didn't deal with it properly either. Because then we'd probably have an investigatory body instead of whatever the fuck the doctors and college of physicians is, useless tits on an ass. And, yeah, because that's pretty much what they are. The doctors are the fucking asses, and they're the useless tits glued on. I don't fucking get it. You're gonna run something, have the oversight, and fucking run it. Make sure somebody's watching it, make sure it's running properly. It's like having an ECU in a car. When something breaks, usually the ECU can tell you what broke, unless it's what broke. And that's what's broken with Canada. That's what's broken with the doctors and the cops. There's nobody watching, and just somebody you can make complaints to after the fact. That's why body cams are needed for cops. Because we can't trust the cops, and we can't trust the investigative boards to take care of them, because they're not investigatory, they're after the fucking fact. They're not gonna, like, the College of Doctors and Physicians never gonna stop someone from dying in a hospital, because a complaint has to be made first. And if the mistake is killing somebody, I don't know what kind of retards run the fucking world, but I could figure this shit out in my fucking sleep. No, you're not going to give someone a knife and then say the investigatory board just works on fucking complaints. You know, the fact that every surgery in Canada isn't fucking recorded for the patient's well-being and to make sure that the doctors are actually doing what they're doing is right, absolutely mind-blowing. Privacy is going to take the cake to actually making sure things go right and things are done well and doctors are doing the right fucking job. You can shove privacy up my fucking ass, because I would rather have the knowledge that shit's being done right. I'd rather walk into a hospital and be on camera from the minute I enter until the minute I leave, knowing that somebody's actually fucking watching, that somebody's making sure the doctor's doing his fucking job, and to make sure I get the fucking medical care I deserve and need. I'd gladly give up my fucking privacy. Because at this point, the only way I'm going back into the Sudbury fucking hospital is with a lawyer. Because that's how much I trust them. I don't. You know, actually, I need like a lawyer and 3 attorneys. Like, it's fucking bullshit. They have treated me like a fucking pincushion for 30 years. Everything that's been wrong with me has been taken care of with pills. Oh, you have ADHD? Here's 120 milligrams of straight-release Ritalin for a 7-year-old who weighs 130 pounds. Oh, you're a little bit depressed? Here's some Epival. It's a seizure medication. We're going to use it off-label because we think it helps. Oh, the seizure medication is causing you to have anxiety. Here's Celexa. Oh, the Celexa is causing you to fucking hear your name being called when nobody's there. Go fuck yourself. That's the Canadian fucking medical industry in a nutshell. It's gonna go from pill to pill to pill to surgery or to go fuck yourself. Because the go fuck yourself part, when it comes to the anxiety and stuff, is because I need a shrink. I need to talk to a shrink. I need to talk through issues. I need to work through things. I need to gain fucking knowledge. I need to rebuild my mental confidence. But I live in Canada. We will pay as much as you can fucking imagine for pills out the fucking asshole. But when it comes to getting a fucking shrink, go fuck yourself. What a great fucking country I live in. So, you know, I'm sure 20 years ago, if they would have taken care of the issue properly and figured out that my femur was twisted and my leg is short and that the vein is collapsing, I'm sure if they would have done something 20 fucking years ago about this angry piece of shit who's been on disability for I don't know how many years now wouldn't be making this video. Probably wouldn't be disabled. My life would probably look nothing like it is. But, you know, some doctor decided he was going to be a lazy piece of shit, and then the next doctor decided he was going to be a lazy piece of shit, then the next doctor decided he was going to be a lazy piece of shit. And 11 x-rays later, and everything coming down to the day of my fucking surgery, I felt the shadow of death hanging above me. If these pieces of shit didn't get anything else right, why the fuck would I go under their knife? Fuck Canada. Fuck doctors. Fuck the police. Fuck all the y'all. Because you don't know what it means to even be fair. Even when it comes down to the courts. I had a little court kerfuffle and I was in the back of the courtroom standing up. And judge comes in, so everybody had to stand, and then the judge sits down and says, "You may be seated." And the little officer Dinglebat in the fucking corner tells me to sit down. I explained to him I have a bad hip. I can't sit down. And if you listen to the words that were used, it's may be seated. Long story short, I had to leave the courtroom. You know? And the reason being is because they have these big, long church-type pew benches in there. And if I can't sit in the last one that's up against the row, when I try to get up, if there's not enough weight of other people on that bench, she's tipping backwards. I almost broke someone's legs in the courtroom prior to that. And that's why I chose to stand at the back of the courtroom. Well, the judge gets to sit on that nice, big, fancy-ass chair. The lawyers get those nice, comfy-ass chairs. Everyone on one side of the courtroom is on fucking nice fucking chairs, and everybody on the other side of the courtroom is on fucking church pews. So, you don't even know anything about being fair. How could justice stand for fucking anything when most of their overweight asses get to sit on those comfy ass chairs while everybody else sits on a fucking piece of wood? So not even the court system knows how to be fair. So, to tell you the truth, yeah, a bunch of fucking bastardized motherfuckers always treating us way worse than how you get it. Doctors get to drive fucking fancy cars and get a good life. Well, people on disability, welfare, and people fucking that, are barely surviving get shit on. And then when we ask for better treatment, we have people complaining, oh, you're just a fucking drain on fucking society. No. You want the drain on fucking society? You look at the fucking equal differences between everyone and everything. People in the fucking courtroom sitting on slabs of wood when everybody on the other side of the courtroom gets to sit on fancy ass fucking chairs. You look at the difference between the fucking salary of your fucking police towards the salary of your fucking gas station attendant. And then look at the quality of job you get from your fucking police. So, you pay them better, you treat them better, for what? So they can do a shitty ass fucking job? So places like the SIU can clear them because, hey, you left someone stranded on an island for hours if they didn't think you were coming back. So they got on their little boat with their flashlight and tried to make it back in the middle of the dark. And then you run them over with your boat that has all the fancy lights because you're going too fast because you should have done this an hour ago. And then the SIU says, oh, nope, cops didn't do anything wrong. You gotta be fucking shitting me. If those cops left her ass on that island for more than an hour, and then she tried making it back and they ran her over, that's an open and shut fucking case of lazy motherfucking cops not doing their motherfucking job. Should have been traveling a bit slower, because, we left her there for 4+ hours. She could be on her way back. But no, we're not going to use the fancy ass lights we have, and we're not going to proceed with caution. We're just going to run her over, and then the SIU is going to clear us for it. Because, it can't possibly be our fault. We're not the reason she had to get on that boat with that flashlight in the first place. Which is how it should have boiled down. It should have been like, well, the only reason she was on that boat with that flashlight is because you said you'd come back and get her, and you had failed to do so in a timely fashion. Right there. I don't give a shit if she didn't have proper lights on her boat or they were going too fast. None of that would have came into matter. Right at the point where I was like, well, she was forced to fucking leave because you didn't come back in a timely fashion to get her. I would have called it. I would have been like, I'm sorry, I'm charging you all with manslaughter. But the SIU sees it very differently because I guess they're a bunch of ex-cop phallus-sucking bastards, we'll call it. So, what the fuck can you trust in Canada? Nothing. Canada's not about maple syrup and fucking hockey sticks. Canada's about a bunch of lying bastards trying to make it ahead for themselves and leave everybody in the fucking dust. There's nothing great about Canada. There's no one great about Canada. Even Mr. Fantastic fucking Deadpool Ryan Reynolds can suck my dick. Because he's not going to help me. He doesn't give a fucking shit about me. He gives more shit about fucking sticking his aviation gin bottles up his ass. Nobody in Canada gives a flying fuck about me, or my hip, or my problems, or my videos, or fucking cops killing people, or doctors killing people. Nobody gives a flying fuck. I could make 1,000 of these rant videos, and all it's gonna do is get my ass taken down off YouTube, because I went and said fucking some stupid taboo bullshit in one of these videos. That's why every time I record one of these videos, it rarely makes it up to YouTube. You know, because I'll say a certain dictator's head belongs on a certain silver fucking platter, and then I'll be too afraid to fucking upload the video, because I'll think YouTube will fucking want to take my whole channel down over it. You know? I'll say things like a certain star-represented people are acting more like fucking terrorists than holy men. And I'll fear it taken down. You know what? Tonight, it's just an explanation. So hopefully the video doesn't get taken down, because I really want to upload this one. Because, you know, the past, I don't know, we'll say 10 nights out of 20, it's been this 6-hour ordeal to bring myself down to a state where I'm tired, where tiredness wins out over sleep, and most of the time, it's not even tiredness winning out over sleep, it's tiredness plus stoneness, you know, because I've got my big thing of Folgers, we'll just call it Folgers smoking you know, and yeah, I'll finally get to sleep. You know, I've had to scrimp many meals off my table just to make sure I have this. And if I didn't have this, if I didn't have this, Jesus Christ, I don't even want to think about that. You know? Because I ain't getting painkillers. Painkillers don't do shit, because I know I'm going to be back in pain eventually. People wonder why people become drug addicts. Because there's something they don't want to be dealing with. And the more they don't... That was a pretty big thunder. I had to stop for that one. But the more they don't want to be dealing with it, the worse the drug is. You know, pain is like a Chiba type situation. You know, I'm sure other people use painkillers, but you know, I can't readily get painkillers. Look at my hair. Look at my beard. I go into the doctor, I get typecast. Yeah, I don't get pain pills. They were giving me ibuprofen 5 hundos, burning holes in my stomach. But yeah, so fuck Canada. Fuck the United States. Fuck NATO. Fuck Russia. Fuck Israel. Fuck Palestine. Jesus Christ. You know, the entire world. Go fuck yourself. Like, all 8 fucking plus billion of you bastards. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. Like, I don't know how else to put it. And again, I hope this video doesn't get me taken off YouTube. I hope this rant video is perfectly rantable and fine. And, you know, I'm not making threats. I'm not doing anything other than telling the world to go fuck itself. Mostly doctors. Start with them. Most of the doctors can just go fuck themselves. And yeah, I hope you have a better day than I'm having. Because I missed my chance for sleep and now onward with a new day. And hopefully I see you guys all later.